Hello and welcome again. In this session, we are going to discuss about some of the functions of text. Okay, how we can work on text data. If you have some names, some letters, and you have to convert it into different formats, then how you are going to work with this text format. So let's see how and what kind of formulas is going to help us in our work, day-to-day life. Because when you're working with text and you have thousands and thousands of data and you need to convert it, maybe a uppercase, maybe you have to remove some functions, maybe you have to remove some commas on that or dashed on that, then how these small formulas is going to help you in a big way in your big data. So let's see. So if you can see this data, I have some list of the players. Okay. And the names, purposefully, I just destroyed these names and it looks like this. Okay. Reason, whenever you are downloading some data from some different sources, maybe some different softwares, you might get these names in that way. Maybe you're copying some names from the PDF and to your Word.
Hello
It
and
will
welcome
come
again.
into these kind
In
of
this
formats also,
session, we are
because we
going
do
to
not
discuss
know
about some of the
in
functions
the
of
PDF or any
text.
other formats
Okay,
or
how we
other
can work on
text
text
files,
data. If you have
what
some
kind of
names, some letters,
fonts
and you have to convert
someone
it
have used it.
into different
Okay, so
formats,
depending upon
then
the
how you are
fonts, they
going to
will also
work with this
convert the
text
things.
format.
Okay, and that's why
So let's
we
see
need to work on
how
those
and what
forms.
kind of formulas
Now,
is
to
going
work
to
on
help
this,
us in our
you
work,
can say with
day-to-day
this
life. Because
text
when you're
format,
working with text
first
and you
of
have
all,
thousands and
as
thousands
the
of
name is
data
not
and you
proper,
need to
it's not like a
convert
normal
it,
name.
maybe
Normal
a
name is what?
uppercase,
Like
maybe
I
you have to
want
remove
L
some functions,
capital.
maybe you have to
Okay,
remove
it's
some
Lionel
commas on
Messi. I
that
want
or
L
dashed
capital
on that.
followed by
Then how
small
these
letters, and again M
small
capital
formulas
followed by
is
small
going to
letter. This is
help you
normally what
in a
we write.
big way in your big
But the
data.
data, if you can
So
see,
let's
it's
see.
not exactly in the same way. Now to use the formulas, there are one formula to convert. First of all, you can say I want an uppercase. Every letters need to be converted into uppercase. We also call it capital letters in some countries. Some countries we say uppercase. For that, we have a formula called upper. Okay, it's a very simple formula. Upper really is the name of your formula. Okay, upper. Now, so what we can do, we select right equal UPPER upper, okay, and they're asking you to select a text. Okay, selecting a text. So you can select only one text. Remember, you are not supposed to select the entire range. When they're asking you to select only a text, okay, we are not supposed to select the range. Only select one single text, whatever text. It can be one word, one letter, a full sentence, maybe a full paragraph, one cell. Inside one cell you have to select, okay, not multiple cells. You select one cell, close the bracket, okay, and enter. All names are converted into uppercase capital letters. Same thing if you want to find the formula, but I always say you have to remember the formula. If you remember formula, it will be very easier for you to work. Otherwise, you can go to formula. We have a text function. Inside this text tab, you can find lots of text formulas. Like you can see, I just use upper, so you have a upper here. This also you can use it, but it's always better you can use the formula equal to upper and select the text. I'll do one more thing, one more equal to upper. Okay, select this one. Okay, double click or use the bracket and select the text. I selected this text and close the bracket and enter. All names are, all you can say these letters are converted into uppercase capital letter. Now you just need to drag it or double click to fulfill. Just imagine if you have lots of data like that, you just perform one double click, all will be completed in just one single cell. Second option, I want to convert all these text into lowercase, means everything is in capital letter. Now I do not want any capital letter, I want in small letters. So we have a formula called lower. Lower will be the formula, same name formula. You do not have to stress your mind to remember lots of formulas. Also, you can see in most of the formulas in Excel, you can find same name formula. Little bit of you can use your brain and you can come to your formulas. No need of big memories also. So lowercase lower equal to lower, okay, double click, bracket will be there. So you can select this one or you can select this one, anything you can select and enter everything into small letters now. So you perform it for one and double click for as many data, 1,000, 10,000, millions, one single click and it will convert everything to small letter. Third one is like a normal letter. Like normally we write first letter capital, then a small, then again next names capital, and again a small. Okay, so in that case, we have a formula called proper. Okay, it's a little bit different this time. Proper. It's not like normal. It's not like sentence. We in general we say sentence case, normal case, but it's a proper equal to proper. Double click, select any names, this one, this one, this one, whatever you want to select. You can select these names, proper, enter, and you can say every names will be in a normal letters, like the way we write first letter capital followed by the small, again capital, again followed by small. Okay, now if you want to find how many letters are there in each and every name, if you want to find how many letters are there in each and every name, then for that we have a formula called len, not length, only len, small. So you can select len and select the text, whatever you want. This one, this one, this one, whatever you can want to select this one. When the length will be calculated, it will calculate even the spaces. So you have total 12 characters including a space. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 plus 5, 11, and one spaces in between. So we have 12. So 12 characters are there including spaces. Sometimes we need to show the number of letters, that some fields you can see that will allow only 12 letters, some field will not allow more than 12 letters. So you can just check that how many fields are allowed, how many letters are allowed in each and every fields. So you can see it's a very easy formula. I'm just writing it upper. You can select, you can use, you can select this formula, and this formula we can just for a reference you can use it. Upper for P5, same case lower, copy. Okay, lower we have P5. Again for proper you can select, and we have proper, and this one for length, so you can copy and you can see. So these are the formulas that we have used just now to solve our letters problems, like uppercase, lowercase, length, and all these things, right? So this is a very small sessions for this converting into text of upper and lower. In the next session we will learn something more. Okay, till then, take care. Thank you.